Cars franchise has been hugely successful for Pixar, but the question remains unanswered. Will Cars 4 ever happen? We have brought some new update that should be known by every Pixar fan. Cars launched a number of spin-offs including numerous short films, video games and a movie franchise called Planes. This series ran for 2 movies, and while a third entry was planned, it stalled following the closure of Disney Studios. The Cars franchise and its lead Lightning McQueen have collectively grossed over $1 billion worldwide, and much more in merchandise. What after Cars on the Road spin-off? Lightning McQueen returned alongside Matter in Cars on the Road TV series. Cars on the Road TV series gave us a lot of new comedic opportunities as they take on a cross-country road trip. Disney is promising a raft of new characters, imaginative destinations and the appearance of old friends throughout the series. So are they trying to establish some new faces for another sequel? Or they are just rebuilding the hype for a final movie? Well, Cars on the Road did a pretty well job and earned a sweet income too. We saw some new stuff in this little spin-off series which again took us on a wild adventure. So what's next? Let's move on the main phase of this whole video. Will Cars 4 happen? Like any sequel, from Toy Story 4 to Incredibles 2, as long as there is good story to tell, it's worth investing. When considering if there will be a Cars 4 movie, a key piece of information to remember is not just the Cars movies have fans, it's that the merchandising power of the franchise is incredible. The Pixar movie series ranks high with the likes of Star Wars and Disney princesses. However, that pulling power might not be quite as significant several years after Cars 3, which makes the Cars on the Road spin-off series the perfect compromise. Another thing which makes the things more complex for the 4th movie is that the Cars 3 was the lowest grossing of the series. Cars 2 grossed over $560 million in 2011, while Cars 3 took in over $380 million. Again, that haul is not terrible, but combined with the mixed reception of the second movie, it suggests the audience interest in Pixar Phase 1 Cars franchise is dipping. Cars 3 introduced Cruz Ramirez as Lightning Trainer, but she eventually takes his spot in the final race. The third film was also described as the third act of McQueen's career, with the ending seeming to suggest Cruz would become the new racer while Lightning would act as a mentor. Cars 3 producer Kevin Reher and Andrea Warren were even quoted in a 2019 article from the Cinemaholic as saying that they could see Cruz's Cars character involved in a possible version of Cars 4. So it again opens the door for a 4th movie. If Cars 4 does happen, there is a slim chance it would still involve McQueen racing as the film's focus. He is certainly still the face of the franchise, but in short, we can't say anything about a 4th movie yet. It all depends upon how the upcoming movies of Pixar performs. Now, Pixar Elemental and Elio are coming along with a sequel of classic Inside Out. And if Inside Out 2 performs better than another original movie, then we may see a 4th movie. So if you wanna watch a 4th movie, then be sure to make Inside Out 2 a massive blockbuster hit. Whether a Cars 4 movie ever gets made or not, it seems that audiences will have plenty to look forward to regardless. Join us for more trusted Hollywood updates. Till that, stay safe. Peace out.